The entire royal court has gone silent. In the room, 3 figures are locked in a standoff: an absolute monarch, his highly influential queen, and a judge caught in the middle. This is Baghdad at the height of its golden age. It is the wealthiest, most intellectually dense city on the planet, a place where the right word brings fortune and the wrong word brings ruin. At the center of it all is Caliph Harun al-Rashid. He holds absolute political and military command over the empire. His authority is unquestioned, and his favor is the city's ultimate currency. But he shares the court with Queen Zubaydah. She isn't just a royal spouse. She is a formidable intellectual force with enough social influence to sway the entire palace. When absolute authority and high-level influence collide in a room like this, the truth is usually the first thing to be crushed. Most people simply say whatever keeps them safe. Qadi Abu Yusuf is different. He serves as the Chief Justice, meaning he is tasked with running an independent legal system right in the shadow of the throne. He is known for a trait that is rare in the palace. He doesn't fear the powerful, and he cannot be swayed by the promise of more gold. Queen Zubaydah finds this reputation hard to believe. She decides to test him, suspecting that under enough pressure, even the most righteous judge will prioritize his own safety over the law. This isn't just a game. If Abu Yusuf fails to remain impartial, the integrity of the entire judiciary collapses. To survive, he has to prove his authority comes from something higher than the people sitting on the thrones. The queen summons Abu Yusuf before the full assembly of ministers and generals. She poses a legal question so intricate that any direct answer seems like a trap. The trap works like this. She creates 2 paths. Path A favors the queen, but offends the caliph. Path B favors the caliph, but angers the queen. Both curve into certain conflict. Most panic, picking the person they fear most, resulting in a biased answer. The queen's goal isn't to find the right legal answer. She wants to see him flinch, to prove that when his life is on the line, he is a courtier first and a judge second. Abu Yusuf reacts with a long, deliberate silence. He doesn't rush to fill the air or offer a panicked defense. He waits, separating the personal danger of the moment from the actual legal principle at hand. The court expects him to start groveling or searching for a compromise that pleases both royals. They are waiting for the moment he breaks. Instead, he finds a third way. On our map, he ignores the horizontal paths, moving vertically past the caliph and queen. Rooted in pure logic rather than royal favor, the trap dissolves. The royals can't argue with the law without undermining their own authority. By refusing to acknowledge the personal stakes of the trap, Abu Yusuf uses the law to neutralize the absolute power standing in front of him. Harun al-Rashid watches this and tells Abu Yusuf, "This is exactly why we trust you." He realizes that a subordinate who is willing to tell him the truth, even when it's dangerous, is the only person in the palace he can actually rely on. Queen Zubaydah also concedes. Her test proved the opposite of what she expected. She found a man who truly could not be bought. This interaction highlights why the Baghdad Empire was able to thrive. It functioned because the law was maintained as a standard that remained steady, even when the rulers changed or their moods shifted. Without this independent check on power, the empire's growth would have been stifled by the whims of whoever happened to be in the room. We see these same dynamics today, from office politics to major ethics decisions. The pressure to favor the powerful is always there. But Abu Yusuf's strategy shows that the most effective way to earn respect is to remove your own ego from the equation and stick to the facts. We remember Abu Yusuf centuries later, not for his proximity to the throne, but for choosing to be a judge rather than a courtier.